Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel Xenia Abroad. In my last video I said that I would tell you how my husband got the UK Global Talent Visa. So today I want to share our story. It was not a fast or easy journey. Before the UK we tried other ways, had rejections, lost time and felt disappointed many times. But in the end this path brought us here. So today I want to tell you how it all started. My husband and I have talked about moving abroad almost from the beginning of our relationship. We have been together for more than 10 years, and during all this time we always had this idea in our minds: one day we want to live in another country. And we always talked about an English-speaking country because honestly we are not ready to learn another language. We want to improve our English first. So this idea, living abroad, was always with us. But for a long time it was only an idea, not a plan, not a real goal, just a dream. And actually our moving story didn't start with the UK. In 2022 we applied for a student visa to the US and we got rejected. It was very hard. I think it was the first moment when we understood that immigration is not romantic, it's difficult and sometimes painful. For a few months we were really living through this disappointment because it was not just documents, it was hope. After some months we decided to start again, and this time we tried another US visa, EB1. It's also a way for talented specialists and lead to a green card. We worked with a company that was supposed to help us prepare our case. And honestly it was a very difficult experience. We spent a lot of money, but in the end it didn't work. The process was very slow. In 1.5 years we probably didn't collect even 1/3 of what we needed. And one day we sat down and had an honest talk. We asked ourselves, why are we holding on to the US so much? Why not look in another direction? And that was the moment when we came back to the idea of the UK. We already knew about the Global Talent Visa. It was not new for us. But before we didn't see it as a real option. And then suddenly everything came together. And also we both really liked London. I was there 3 times, my husband was there once. Yes, only as tourist, but we really loved the city. And one day we thought, why not try? It was January 2025, and after that everything moved very fast compared to the US, very fast. And honestly for us it felt like a sign, because with the US everything was hard and slow, but with the UK the process started moving. By summer my husband finished preparing his case and in June 2025 he applied. Then we waited, and in July we got rejection. That was a very hard moment. Not just disappointment, we felt empty. Because when you spend so much time, energy and effort on something and then get rejected, it hurts. We had a consultation with a company that works with visa cases. We wanted to understand what to do next, and they said make an appeal. But honestly, we already knew that. Maybe we just wanted to hear it from professionals, to feel that there was still a chance. So we decided not to give up. We prepared the appeal ourselves and submitted it. They told us we would need to wait at least 1 month, maybe longer, but then something happened that we didn't expect at all. The answer came in 6 days. 6. And the visa was approved. Even now, when I talk about it, I get goosebumps because it was such a shock. Not even happiness at first, just shock. I remember this feeling in my body, first cold, then hot, and so much noisy in my head. My husband was pale. Maybe this doesn't sound like happiness, but it was just very strong. Because when we submitted the appeal, we had almost no hope, really. We expected another rejection. We were doing it almost automatically, because if you have a chance, you should use it. And we even talked about applying again if the appeal didn't work. We were ready to continue. But inside there was almost no hope left. And maybe that is why the approval felt so strong in a good way. Why did we choose global talent? The answer is simple. Because this visa gives you the right to live and work in the UK legally, and it can lead to permanent residency and citizenship, so it's not temporary. It's a real chance to build a life. What was the hardest part? I think uncertainty. Uncertainty is one of the hardest things because when you work for something big, it feels like your life is on pause. You don't make big plans here, but you also have not started your new life yet. So you are between two worlds, and it's very tiring. Preparing documents was not terrible, it was just a lot of tasks, a lot of steps, a lot of small things. But my husband did most of it. I helped too, but most of the work was on him. Did we have moments when we wanted to stop? Yes, more than once, but mostly during the US process, because there we really felt alone. We paid a lot of money for help, but in reality we did almost everything ourselves. And this feeling when you invest so much and get no support is very exhausting. That was probably the time when we wanted to stop the most, but the dream was stronger. We really wanted to try, at least to give ourselves a chance. Did getting the visa change our life like we expected? Honestly, no, not yet. Because after approval, a new difficult stage started: job search. And now we are in this stage, and it's not easy. A lot of waiting, a lot of stress, a lot of unknown things. Sometimes I think about the move itself and understand how big it is. How do people move from one country to another? Sometimes I look at things in my home, even plates, and think, should I take this or leave it? It sounds small, but behind these small things there is a huge life change. And right now the hardest thing is waiting. And right now the hardest thing is waiting, living in waiting, and telling yourself it's okay, wait a little more, be patient, go through this stage. It'll get better. We really believe the move will happen, that my husband will find a job, that everything will work out. And if the UK doesn't work for some reason, life will show us another way, maybe another country, maybe another opportunity. But one thing is true. We are not the same people as before. This journey changed us. It made us stronger, more patient, and maybe braver. And now our job is simple. Just don't stop. Keep going, and believe that this ending can become a new beginning. Right now we are still in the process. We already have UK residency, but we still have not moved. My husband is still looking for a job, and we are still living in uncertainty. And maybe the most interesting thing is this. This is not a story with a happy ending yet. We still don't know how it will end. Will we move? Will we build a new life in the UK? Will everything happen the way we imagine? We don't know. But one thing I know for sure, I want to share this journey here in real time, without a perfect picture, without pretending everything is easy, just real life. So if you want to follow this story with us, subscribe, and let's see where this journey takes us.